Designed for adventure travel with a lot of organization and a lot of features while also sporting a trail-friendly harness and suspension system, the Osprey Farpoint 70 is a large piece of luggage for your next adventure. Let's take a look at its construction and some of its features. This pack is constructed with a 210D nylon diamond ripstop throughout the pack, and we've got also 600D pack cloth accents. So it's gonna be really durable, really hefty materials throughout that are gonna hold up over a lot of different trips. When you're not traveling by plane, train, or bus, this pack does have a Hideaway suspension system, so if you need to hike a little ways, you can access that suspension system really easily. On the back side here, we do have a zipped up kind of suspension system. Now there is this panel here. You can see you've got your ID port at the top, so you can easily store your ID at the top. But when you fully zip that away, it lets you access that harness and that hip belt. It is fully framed. There is a wire frame in here that's going to provide a lot of structure, so this pack can certainly hold a decent amount of weight comfortably. And we do have a padded harness and hip belt with spacer mesh and kind of porous foam to allow for a lot of comfort and breathability while you're wearing the pack. It does have load lifter straps, just like a trail-worthy backpack would, and it does come sized, so it is small medium or medium large sizing, so depending on your torso size, get the one that works best for you. We've also got a hip belt, as I mentioned. It's a fully padded hip belt, and again with that spacer mesh, that foam padding, it's going to be very comfortable over a long period of time. While you're using the suspension system, this flap down at the bottom will roll up really easily, and it tucks right under the hip belt. And there are two Velcro tabs there that's gonna help keep it out of sight and out of mind. When you're done using that harness and suspension system, you need to throw it on the plane, the bus, or the train. You can just tuck those components away really easily, pull that flap up, and zip it back up really easily. So it gives it that streamlined look. It protects all the straps and kind of odds and ends that may be hanging out, and make sure that the pack remains very durable throughout your travels. Turning the pack back around, we'll take a look at some of its features, some of the organization we have on the Farpoint 70. So the first thing we notice is this kind of large bulb pack on the outside. That is a organizational pack. It's got a lot of different pockets here to store smaller items, but it is also detachable and it can be used as a small day pack. So it's really easy to detach that pack. There are these two compression straps on the front that route right under the pack to hold it on there. Again, keeps things streamlined and simple. On the bottom side of the pack, there is a little buckle there. You can release that and it'll allow you to unzip the day pack. So that comes off nice and easily, gets you a small day pack to travel, whether you're leaving the pack in a hostel or a hotel room. You can use this pack to go out for the day, kind of explore a new city or a new area. It's got a really lightweight, convenient suspension system, same padding that you find on the main pack's suspension system, so it's gonna be comfortable, gonna be very breathable, and overall, just really convenient. I'm gonna set that aside for now so we can take a look at the big bag. So if you look at the big bag here, it is just a simple face. There's no real pockets on the outside because you're gonna get that with the day pack, but you do have a lot of organization and a lot of access with the main pack here. We do have lockable zippers on the outside, so those zippers can be used with TSA approved travel locks, and it's gonna allow you to get into the main pack body. I do just have a bag in there now for kind of stuffing it out, packing it out purposes, but I will check that out. Really large capacity pack, really easy to access all the contents, and I'm gonna kind of take this bag away to show under what we've got going on. On the inside of the pack, we've got a lot of internal capacity. You can store a lot of items here really easily, and to help secure those items and compress them so you can stuff a little more in there, you've got two compression straps on the inside, top and bottom, so you can clip those together, lash down any gear to keep it nice and secured, whether that's shoes, shirts, or any additional items. You can easily store those with those compression straps on the inside of the pack. And on the front face of the pack, we do have a large mesh pocket, so that's gonna allow you to store additional gear apart from everything else. So whether that's toiletries or any other small necessities or dirty clothes, however you want to organize your gear, you've got another really big pocket that'll allow you to do that. So definitely convenient, definitely easy to access all the contents with that simple luggage access. Closed up the main pack, so I want to take a look at that day pack or that accessory pocket. So very small, very lightweight, but very efficient. It's gonna, again, allow you to access a lot of smaller contents, a lot of organizational items. On the front of the pack, we do have a small embossed stash pocket. That's gonna be a great place for some delicate items, as the material in there is a little softer, so MP3 players, phones, glasses, anything that you don't want to get scratched or damaged, you can put in that pocket. Really convenient for those delicate items. There is a one main access point other than that on the pack, and it does have those locking zippers as well. So if you have a TSA approved lock, you can use that with those zippers to make sure everything stays nice and secured. And on the front, we've got two mesh pockets, so for water bottles or smaller things that you want to keep on you while you're traveling, you've got really convenient pockets on the front there. Taking a look at the inside of the bag, I've got just another bag in there to kind of show it for size, but it's got a lot of organization as well, and we'll take a quick look at that. On the inside of this accessory day pack, we do have just one large internal pocket, but we do have the option to organize a little bit. You've got a padded sleeve for a small computer or tablet, and you've also got a zippered mesh pocket for some additional items. So for those smaller items that you want to access quickly, this day pack or accessory pocket is a really convenient benefit to the Farpoint 70. Some final things I want to call out on the Farpoint 70. We do have some removable sleeping pad straps at the bottom of the pack, so if you need to carry a sleeping pad on the outside or some additional gear, you've got two straps on the bottom to allow for additional gear lashing. And on the outside of the pack in multiple points, we do have more gear loops. So throughout the pack, you have the option to, again, lash additional gear to the outside. For carrying, along with that suspension system on the back side, you do have two padded haul handles, so it makes it really easy to pick up the pack comfortably and carry it from place to place if needed. So very simple and very convenient. So very secure, very organized, and very simple while allowing you to move wherever you need to go. The Osprey Farpoint 70 is great for those adventure travelers.